Times life takes a detour that leads us exactly where we were meant to be. 13's Melissa Bruner shares tonight why that is indeed the case for one Topeka doctor.
Dr. Chad Tuchek always had an analytical mind.
I was the kid that sort of fixed things when they were broken when I was younger, and then as I got into middle and high school, I used to fix things that weren't broken.
It led him to go to college for electrical engineering, but then he realized something.
It didn't make a lot of sense to me to just go work for some big company and perhaps sit behind a computer and design a chip. To me, the personal touch, being able to shake your hand and do something for someone else means a whole lot more.
Tuchek switched to studying medicine, only he wasn't prepared to hear doctors would soon be studying him.
When I was in medical school, my first year, they essentially paid medical students $50 grocery money at the time to do a research study where they ultimately scanned my thyroid. And part of that, I ended up finding out that I had papillary thyroid cancer.
He had surgery over spring break, underwent radiation therapy and other treatments, and solidified his future plan.
I decided sort of at that time that this is something that I want to focus on, make a part of my career, trying to help those who have been in my shoes.
Tuchek is now a neurosurgeon with Stormont Vail. He has a subspecialty in neurosurgical oncology, weighing how surgery can complement other treatments.
Because in the world of neurosurgery, often we start the process. We take out the tumor, we decide how much to take out, should we take it out, are there treatments later on where we don't have to be so perhaps aggressive or morbid with the things that we do.
He also can't turn off the analyst, continually exploring minimally invasive options for patients.
And a lot of times that is figuring out very complex angles, orientations, tools to use to make a certain surgical goal a success. And I think that's part of that engineer coming out, just sort of tinkering with things until we figure out a way to make it happen.
Tuchek says he's guided by his personal experience. He still has residual disease and underwent a second surgery. Fortunately, his condition remains stable.
It helps a lot when I say to folks that I understand what this is like. I understand what it's like to have a bad diagnosis and to be scared and be told that you have something like cancer or a life-changing disease. I also know what it's like to have someone by your side to sort of fight and understand and work towards these understanding whether treatments that can be done or clinical trials, what have you. I try to be that person for my patients.
Melissa Bruner, 13 News.
An incredible story tonight. Most younger patients diagnosed with this type of thyroid cancer have positive outcomes, while Dr. Tuchek didn't have any warning signs. Some people may have a lump or some swelling in the front of their neck or trouble swallowing. Victoria?